Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. Today I'm going to be building and reviewing the Knuckles vs. Dr. Eggman Egg Crusher mech. So I just got both the new LEGO sets in, so 2 new videos for you. Here's the other one for next video, but I want to start with the smaller one because I don't got a lot of time today. Also, quick shout out to all of the people who've been supporting me on streams, whether through donations or just chatting. I'm gonna put you all on screen right now. Thank you all so much, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into the box. Alright, so here we have a nice box showing Knuckles riding what appears to be a weird, like, extreme gear sort of thing. Another catapult, which Knuckles sets always seem to come with, or I guess 2 of them have now. The one with the Master Emerald Shrine, and now this one, so it's weird that it happened twice, I guess, but oh well. And then, oddly enough, the Egg Crusher mech, like from Sonic Prime, which is an odd choice of robots for how many of them there are, but okay. It looks cool enough, I guess, so yeah, let's go with it. But yeah, so the front of the box looks really nice, got a nice product image of everyone on there. Nice render of Sonic there, actually, doesn't look too bad. This side of the box doesn't actually have much of anything going on. The top shows Knuckles and Eggman, the 2 minifigures that come with the set, along with a 1:1 scale. This is how big the minifigure is going to be. And then here we have Knuckles punching Dr. Eggman's Egg Crusher here, showing that he can launch him out of the catapult, and just some other fun things. He's got a Gatling gun on there. Cool stuff. And then a nice render, actually. I like this render of Knuckles. And then image of Eggman right there, along with the name again, just in 2 different languages. And that's about it. So yeah, let's get building. All right, so getting everything out of the box here, we can see that this set has 4 bags. So it doesn't look like there's actually a lot in any of them. So this build should not take too long, but yeah, let's just get going here with bag number 1. Alright, so that is the first build done, or the first bag. So the first bag gives us Knuckles and his extreme gear here, which looks pretty alright. I'm not a huge fan of the way the front looks. I know this is supposed to be like his glove, but honestly it looks a little bit like Sid the Sloth to me, if anything. Or like a snail or something, I don't know. It's not my favorite, but other than that, I mean, taking this off, the rest of it looks pretty good. A redesign of the front would be make it look a lot better, I guess. But other than that, it's a pretty cool build. I like the extreme gear. We also get 3 rings here and a catapult for Knuckles to launch some rocks or Eggman out of. See if we can hit Knuckles there. Yeah, so it's, I mean, first bag down, and we got all the stuff that isn't Eggman's Egg Crusher done. So yeah. Looks pretty good. Let's move on to the next bag. that is the end of bag 2 there. There's a whole lot of emotions that went into this bag, man. As you may notice, I've embellished my mech with some gold studs up here because I dropped this guy, one of these, and they don't have any. Bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I was like, they don't have any extra pieces. They do. I have both of them right here.
Bro, this guy gotta be stupid.
Okay, now we have him correct how he's supposed to look, and honestly, I kind of missed the gold, but I'm gonna leave it like this because it's how it's supposed to look. Let me know in the comments if you want me to bring the gold back though, because low-key that kind of looked fire. But anyways, yeah, here we have the torso of the Eggman mech. Here comes my dog. Okay, anyways, so we have the torso of the Eggman mech with the cockpit that he can stand in. We've got our joysticks right here that you can use to control him. He stands right in there, and if I can even slot him in there. But yeah, there he is, and you just kind of close it down on him, and Eggman is piloting the Egg Crusher, but can't pilot much without arms or legs, so let's get to working on those.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Alright, and that's bag 3 done. That one was really quick, because it was just the legs here. And yeah, so now we have a little bit more of a mech here. He's got his legs to walk around with. We're just missing arms, but the legs are pretty cool. The feet I just built both at the same time because I already knew they were going to do this here. So I saved a lot of time by doing that for sure. But yeah, so here's where we're at. And now for the final bag, which I can only assume would be his arms. And there we have the, what was it even called again? The Egg Smasher, Eggman Egg Crusher mech, fully built with Knuckles in his extreme gear, catapult, set's done. So yeah, I guess let's take a little bit of a closer look at everything here. Alright, so starting again with some Knuckles stuff, let's just take a look at the Knuckles minifig here. This Knuckles minifig is pretty much the exact same, not even pretty much, this is the exact same as the most recent one we got with the Master Emerald set, where he's got his angry face, ready to protect the Master Emerald. So yeah, nothing new with our Knuckles minifig here. It does look pretty nice though. I still really like these glove pieces, I think they're super cool. But yeah, taking a full 360, nothing new. We've seen him before, so yeah. Putting him down, taking another look at his extreme gear. Again, this front piece just doesn't look great to me. The rest of it looks really nice, so I like how they used these to kind of replicate the floating thing. I don't even know what these are called, but like these transparent blue pieces to kind of be like the, I don't know, force field jet boost thing to keep him in the air. I like how they used Knuckles' colors, like kind of almost like his shoe, where it's like got the yellow, the green, the red, and a little bit of white for his gloves and, you know, his crescent on his chest. Along with just this nice looking booster on the back. So yeah, the extreme gear is pretty cool. Not my favorite build ever, but I like it still. I guess we can take a look at the rings real quick. Yeah, it's literally just the Sonic ring piece with a transparent clear disc there. You put it on, boom, you got floating rings that you can put around, have Knuckles pick them up or whatever. So yeah, nothing crazy with those. Here's our catapult here. So I mean, it works as you would imagine a catapult would. Put your rock in, aim it at what you want to smash, and fling it. I missed, but yeah, it's a cool build. We've gotten 2 Knuckles catapults now though, which is, I mentioned before, but still a little weird. Maybe I can hit him this time. There we go. Yeah, nothing crazy, just like a really basic catapult piece. Launches rocks instead of, I think the other one did grapes, and got some leafy grass sort of stuff on the bottom here. So yeah, not bad. Definitely a very like off to the side, like side build, just to kind of fill out the set a little bit more. And now for the main attraction of the set, Eggman's Egg Crusher. This thing is really cool. It's really similar to the one from Sonic Prime, and I'll put an image of that up here. So there's just some stuff that I remember being different about the Egg Crusher, I think is what it was called in Prime even. Some stuff I remember being different, but this really embodies what the mech was, and it's a cool looking mech. I like this hand, how it spins. I don't know how they would have done it, but I thought the claws would have maybe opened and closed, but the spinning's still kind of cool. It's more like a drill, I guess. And if you really wanted to, you could still smash Knuckles in there and have him grab him out of the sky, whatever, as he's flying by. So it's a functional hand, kind of. You have to hold him up or else he's gonna... Oh, no, there we go. But yeah, and then you can spin it and put Knuckles on a bit of a ride there. So yeah, that's kind of cool. You could also just take the minifig out and have him capturing Knuckles and taking him down there like that. So some nice stuff to do with this claw here. The build looks really nice, of course. They have this stud shooter Gatling gun here, so you can shoot stuff. I'm never getting those pieces back. Good thing they came with so many more. Actually, they're bright orange. This time I won't lose them like that black piece, which I don't even think I lost because low-key, I kind of found this right away. And I think it just never fell when I was tweaking and searching for like a half hour for it. I cut my thumb as well doing it. I don't even know how I did that. I didn't notice till I started recording again that I was bleeding. So, yeah, the torso bit had me in shambles a little bit, but it's all good because the mech looks great. I don't know if it's supposed to look like this, actually. I'm just noticing the shoulders on him. Oh, it is supposed to look like that. That's weird. That's going to bother me a little bit, having the black and then the gray right there, but I guess, oh well, what do you do? Yeah, it's got some pretty good articulation, though. Goes all the way around in the arms, along with up and down, like so. Of course, spinning on the claw. Legs kick out this far, kick back really far, and there is a bend at the knee here. Both ways. You can go up, you can go down like that. It goes about 90 degrees there, a little bit more maybe. So yeah, good articulation on the mech here. And then of course you can open up the cockpit and reveal Dr. Eggman inside. This minifigure is, again, same as the other Dr. Eggman. This has a really squeaky hand though. Hold on, let me see if I can get you to hear it. If you heard the squeaking, that's his hand. It's very, very squeaky and tight in there. So, there we go. I can take it out. Maybe now it won't be so bad. There we go. Now it's not as bad, but still a little bit squeaky and tight. So, yeah. Either way, though, I love the Eggman minifigure for the Sonic theme. I just think he looks so good. Way better than the brick-built version we got before. So, yeah. Set him back in there. And yeah, this Eggman is, I mean, like, this mech is really cool. I like it. Not my favorite of the mechs we've gotten. I never got the Drillster set. I was kind of debating getting it, but I don't know if I will get any of those Wave 2 sets like Tails' Boat or anything. They're admittedly a little bit overpriced. So were these, but these were directly requested to me, so I figured I'd just do it. Yeah, I like the Death Egg Robo sort of thing better, and actually let me grab that. But yeah, taking a look at these two mechs, honestly, I do still like this one a little more just because I think it's a little bit more iconic as a Death Egg Robot. The dome here is just, I think that if they would have gone more something like this, or I don't know, the head does look a little weird, and the more I look between the two of them, this one does have a lot more going on with it. That looks a little bit cooler. Kind of, I don't know. I'm still just partial to this one. I like this set. The Smasher, though, still looks great. They're both awesome, and they'll look great together on the shelf, as you can see. So, yeah. I just wanted to compare these two, though. This one is a little bit taller than the last one, but not half as beefy. So, there's that. Also, another thing the older one had was that it had a play feature that if you sent Sonic crashing into his stomach, you could actually destroy it. There's supposed to be little animals inside here, but I don't got them in there right now. But, yeah, there's like a thing where you can actually destroy the robot if you hit it right, and then pop it back in like nothing happened. And I kind of like when LEGO does that, because this guy is like a solid piece. Like, you can't defeat him and have him break and expel his animal guts all over or whatever. He kind of just, this is all, he doesn't break in any sort of way. So, less play features, I guess. Not that that matters to me when they just sit on a shelf, but when this is a little bit more expensive than this, I'd have figured there'd have been some way to destroy him or something. I don't know. But I still like this one a lot. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. We're super close to 1,000 subscribers, which is just crazy to me that I'm able to get to quadruple digits, literally just by looking at Sonic toys for the internet. Also doing a little bit of live streams in there, which, speaking of, I hope to be live tonight if this video gets out today. Yeah, so either way, I'll be live soon. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Be sure to have notifications on, so when I do go live, you don't miss it. Typically, it's around anywhere between 6 to 8 p.m. CST when I begin. So, yeah, if you're available around that time, you want to pop in, just keep your eyes peeled, and I'll probably be live within the next few days. Also, next video, again, the Team Sonic command truck. A little bit of I can't show the full thing. I have too much stuff here. But that'll be the next video. It's a hefty box, so we'll see if it's really worth like the $60 price point it is. This one was close to 50, I thought. So was it 50? No, maybe it was closer to 30. I don't even remember what price it is. I'll put it up on screen now. I'm not too disappointed in it. Either way, it's a good set and I like it. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!